Hi guys, welcome back to Guru Beauty. I posted a nice natural daily look on my Instagram recently and got a lot of requests for a tutorial. I thought it would be a fantastic opportunity to show you some of the new drugstore items that are out there and some of my older favorites as well. A couple of the products that I'm wearing on my face today include the new Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream, specifically for oily skin. I'm loving this and we'll post a link to that review down below, showing you how it goes on and how it wears throughout the day, how I like to do my foundation reviews. Also, I am using the brand new SuperStay 24-hour waterproof powder from Maybelline. I use this one in the shade Nude. I'm using it as an eyeshadow base as well as a makeup finishing powder. I am also applying the brand new in Australia Maybelline 24-hour Colour Tattoo Metal in the sought after shade Barely Branded. Just a really nice metallic champagne-y shade. Also the Australis Mineral Face Highlighter in gold, a couple of the infamous Rimmel Scandalized waterproof Kohl Kajal pencils, the one in bronze and the one in nude. I'm also using the new Scandalized Lycra Flex Mascara from Rimmel and also a product from Prestige that I mentioned in a recent favorites video. This is the Prestige Skin Loving Minerals Fresh Glow Baked Mineral Blush in the shade Terra Rosa, and you'll see how that goes on, but it's a beautiful blush. I absolutely love it. So if you want to see how I put all of those lovely drugstore products together to get this nice natural daytime look that's suitable for school, work, the office, interviews, anything like that, keep on watching. Okay, so I have already applied my foundation. I will link to my review of the Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream down below to show you the foundation going on. Also applied my eyebrows. The first thing I'm going to do with my eyes is to apply some of the Maybelline SuperStay 24-hour waterproof powder in Nude, just with a nice soft fluffy brush all over the lid. I haven't applied any primer today because we want to see how the Maybelline Colour Tattoo performs all on its own. I think it should be fine without creasing. But this powder is going to just help make everything blend a little bit nicer. I talk about this brush so often in my favorites. This is the Mint brush number 20. You can see it's a fantastic crease brush, but the taper comes down right to a point. So you can do really sort of precision crease work. I'm going to use a shade from the NYX Bronze Smokey look kit. You can get this one online. I'll post a link or two to places where you can pick this up down below. I'm going to use just the very tip of this brush to get some of a medium brown shade. And then I'm just going to place the tip of the brush just at or slightly above my crease and just go very, very softly back and forth. I don't want to go onto the lid at all. I just want to put this medium brown shade just above my lid. This brush is beautiful, it's soft, it's so comfy on the eye, and that tip makes it really easy to put the colour exactly where you want it. And coming right down to the inner corner with that shade, just with what's left on the brush. Then with just what's left on the brush, I'm just going to continue to blend that out up towards the brow bone, and then just blending the outer corner right out, so it's just a nice soft winged effect. I'm now using one of my Haku Hodo brushes. Any kind of pencil brush is fine, but you can see it's just got a finer tip than the Mint brush that we just used. Any black shadow will do. Just grab some black shadow onto the tip, and we're just applying that just to the outer third of the crease. I'm not doing an outer V with this look, just blending back and forth there. Going back in with that Mint number 20, just with what is left on the brush, and blending out that black shadow. Again, just bringing that black out. Instead of bringing it in to do an outer V, sort of just winging it out so it's soft and diffused. Now going back in with my number 20 brush to that same shade on the NYX palette, I'm just going to bring that colour underneath my eye, just generously on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Kajal Pencil in the nude shade, just to lighten up my waterline. And I'm going to go right into the very center with that. Next, this is the new Maybelline 24-hour Colour Tattoo from the Metal range that has just come out into Priceline. There's 4 shades available. This is in the sought after Belly branded shade. It's a nice champagne-y, shimmery shade. I'm going to be using a brush from the Furless Perfectly Pink set, and I'm going to apply this Colour Tattoo all over the lid, right up to the crease. You can do this with your fingers. I just find that I don't have the precision at all with my finger, so I like to use a brush. And I do bring this into my inner corner. Go back over the crease just to help create that definition again if I've gone over it all with the Colour Tattoo. Using a smudger brush with a matte cream shade just to my brow bone. And now using the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Kajal pencil in the shade Bronze, I'm going to use that to line my waterline. Get right between the lashes. And then I'm also going to line very, very close to the lash line with that pencil. And just with whatever is left on that fine brush that I used to do my crease, I'm just going to go back and forth on that Kajal pencil just to blend it out. Make it a nice soft line. And on the very, very outer corner of the lower lash line, no more than a quarter. Now finishing off with some mascara, I'm using the new Scandaleyes Flex from Rimmel. This contains Lycra technology for scandalous volume, leaving lashes feeling soft and flexible and with no clumps. After 2 coats with the Rimmel Scandaleyes, you can see that my lashes are quite lengthened, significantly volumized, but nothing too dramatic, but also defined. So you can see the lashes are separated quite nicely. So true to form with the length, a bit of volume and no clumping. I'm gonna go in with a 3rd layer and see what happens there. It is quite a nice formula. It stays creamy so that you can continue to brush through the lashes. The layers aren't drying quickly and becoming crinkly, and I'm not getting any of the fibers as well that makes the ends of your lashes as you add length go all wonky and spidery and hook-like. So I like that the lengthening does not have those fibers that do that, and it still remains quite defined, you can see. So I'm liking this mascara quite a bit. Really nice formula there. I've had this open for a couple of weeks now, so I'm liking it a lot more than even after I first opened it. Leaving the lower lashes clean today, just a nice clean daytime look. Now for the under eyes, I'm going to apply some of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser Treatment Concealer. It's one of those twist ups, and this brightener does contain like quite a light pinky shade for that brightening effect. Just going to dot that into the inner corner and just blend out using a Real Techniques stippling brush. It's probably bigger than what I need for the job, but I used it for my foundation, so I'll just use that. And then I'm going to dot on some of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This one is in the shade number 20. I'm just going to dot that along my under eye area. And I'm using a Furless brush here just to blend that in. It's very similar to like a 217 but synthetic. Just applying a little bit more highlighter to my cheekbones using the Australis Highlights in Gold. Squeezing out a pump of that onto my hand and using this Real Techniques stippling brush just to pick up a little bit of product on the back of my hand and dot that just to the high points of my cheekbones there. right in the center of the bridge of my nose. I don't want to highlight the tip or my forehead. Just sort of from my eyebrow back in Cupid's bow, and a little bit around my temple. Now I'm using another new product from Maybelline. This is the SuperStay 24-hour waterproof powder. I've got the shade 021 Nude. It's the medium shade. If anything, I find it slightly too dark if I swatch, but a really light covering and it's not too dark for me. It's fine. So using a Real Techniques powder brush just to really lightly put some of that powder onto just the center of my face. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that powder using that original brush that I laid the powder down on my lid with, and I'm just going to pat that into my very inner corner just to prevent any creasing of my concealer. Bronzer, I will have said it before, I love this Physicians Formula Happy Booster Bronzer. This one is the light bronzer shade, and I'm using a dome powder brush from Royal & Langnickel to apply that. Any sort of loose tapered face brush, powder brush, whatever you're comfortable with is fine. Just sort of under the cheekbone to give a bit of definition, and into the temples. This does have a bit of shine, this powder. It's what I love about it. It's just a nice healthy glow. And I mentioned this blush in a recent favourites video. It's from Prestige, which you can still pick up at some price lines and online around the place. This is the Prestige Skin Loving Minerals Fresh Glow Baked Mineral Blush, and the shade is Terra Rosa. It's just a lovely sort of natural bronze shade, and I'm just going to apply that just in an upward motion here on my cheekbones. It's a really nice natural rosy tan shade. Love it. Now onto the lips. I'm using a NYX eyebrow pencil in the shade Auburn. I'm just going to line the lips with that. And today I'm applying a relatively old favourite from CoverGirl. This is their Lip Perfection lipstick in Darling. Just a really nice pink. So that's the finished look. I love that this is a really sort of nice, natural, glowy look. I love this Maybelline BB cream, the way it minimises my pores. Go and check out the review for that BB cream. It's a fantastic product. I hope that you enjoyed watching some of these new products, old product, drugstore favourites of mine, and also that you'll give this nice, natural daytime look a go. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you all again really soon. Bye.